Yo, what's really hood, son? Yo, what's really hood, son? Yo, what's really hood, son?
This is Frank Zapper, the Pink Manther, and you're about to get some straight knowledge upside your head. This is the first episode of many of What's Really Hood, Son. What better way to kick off the series than with the legend himself?
What's poppin'? It's your boy Fredro Starr. Represent Onxy for life. The spirit of hip-hop is in the building.
Respect.
You already,
Yo,
man.
100 mad.
100, man. That's what we doing, man.
Okay, so since it was your birthday yesterday,
Yeah. I celebrated in Van City,
you know,
Vancouver. Yeah.
yo, I like to say, I because I go by Frank Zapper, right? I take anything that you can like put the Z in front of. So I say, Zappy birthday, Fredro Starr.
Happy birthday to you.
Yo,
Zappy
happy birthday to you. Yo,
Zappy.
respect.
All right.
Got you.
Zap-
Got you a little something here, okay? This is from the homies down at Lonely Road Club, right? 2 Onyx from Lonely Road Club. We got you a little hoodie, bro, that they make themselves. Why you?
I like this.
This is for you, bro.
This is heavy, too.
Heavyweight, right?
This is not no bullshit, y'all. This ain't that shit you get off Temu. This ain't
This is, and they make this stuff all themselves, bro.
This is dope.
This is some real,
Mommy is some Public Enemy type shit.
bro.
What is it?
There's a whole lot going on, man.
Shit, check the show, y'all.
Yo, shout out Lonely Road Club, bro.
Shout out to Lonely Road.
Shout out Lonely Road Club. Oh yeah, bro. And all of their stuff is very limited. So like, there's only like maybe 2 of each size, and then once they're done, they're done.
That's that heavyweight shit too.
Yeah, and we got
Thank you, my friend.
this one is this one's for Sticky, but you can check
God.
it out. We had the little gift Sticky.
What idea with sticking the blood, Clyde? This is dope.
Where you at, Sticky? Where you at?
He had to get rest because he went hard last night. He killed that man.
Vancouver does that to people, bro. But yeah, it's out the back, bro. Lonely Records.
Lonely Records.
This is what's up. And then this here, we can't show you what's inside the box. This is the special box for my G here. I bought him a little something. You got a little something to keep you nice while you're here, bro.
Oh,
That's that BC gold, bro.
That's the
Ooh.
I like that.
Make sure you be dealing with that before you try to head back over. I don't want to get you in trouble. You feel me?
Vintage Frames Company. That's my man right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Yo, Corey Shapiro. Shout out Corey Shapiro, Vintage Frames. You know you still owe me a pair of glasses, son. Where my glasses at, fam? You know I still got love for you, though.
No doubt. He gave me some dope glasses, man. I still got those glasses, man.
Yo, he's the G, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Look me up with that friend's family shit.
He came in with this is like, maybe like, was it 10 years ago? It was a while ago. It came with all the glasses. It came pulling out crazy shit. I'm like, yo, he has some Cartiers that was like $100,000 Cartiers. Some
Crazy shit.
Some old wild vintage gold shit.
And like every single one in the side, they got like the quotes, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You know, I take pride in my glasses too. Only wear Cartier, you know what I'm saying? Smooth with it.
My G likes what he likes.
That's it. You know?
That's what's up. So, what's really hood is what's your community? What's your hood? What's your family? So I take the G out and I put the H because it's like we're all hood, we're all family, right? And I felt like it would be really good to call the series What's Really Hood, Son. I need to give a little backstory on this, okay? So I felt like I needed to do a little bit more in my life. And you know the homie A.O. Biggs. He told me that you like helped him to find his voice.
Ayo Biggs, what up? Ayo Biggs is good, man. He's fucking dope. Good rapper. And not even that, he's a good person.
Dude, great.
So that means a lot.
Yeah.
And character means a lot.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Being a good rapper is good too, but being a good person first. That's what makes people want to gravitate to you and people want to, hear what you got to say. Because hip hop is here to make people feel good. Nobody wants to listen to hip hop and be like, yo, man, I'm listening to hip hop to feel sad. That's not what hip hop is for. You play hip hop to feel good about something or get in your mood or whatever. That's what hip hop is for. And that's what we're going to keep doing.
That's what's really good. Yeah. So what I did, I would like to make the story as short as I can. So we have a little bit of history. I kind of was telling you that when you rolled up. R.I.P. Knox, long live Knox. Okay, sometimes bad shit gotta happen so good shit can happen. Okay, I quit rapping. I quit really like looking into music much for about 10 years, bro. I was in the thick of it, right? And like, I don't want to get into all those details, but since Knox passed, I've refound my love for hip hop, and so I took my platform, I rebranded it. And I can't, like they say, hit the ground running, bro. I hit the ground sprinting. And I was like, there's too many dope MCs, dope producers that a lot of people don't know about. There's a lot of great MCs from before that a lot of people somehow, I don't want to say forget, but people weren't showing the masses, they weren't doing their lessons, okay?
Right.
So I've been...
Do the knowledge.
Right?
Do the knowledge.
H-Law. Straight up. So what I started to do is I started just sharing, posting, resharing, just showing love where love is due.
Curating.
Right?
Right. You're curating what you like.
Respect.
Right.
Respect. And like trying to show people stuff that was kind of falling through the cracks. So big up A.O. Biggs, yo. He hollers at me and he goes, bro, do you do interviews? And I said, no, but it's something I thought about doing. He says, bro, you're very knowledgeable and people fuck with you.
This is what Biggs told you?
This is what Biggs told me, bro. And like, all it takes is one person to believe in you, to inspire you, to help you on some growth shit, bro, so you can find your path, okay? And like, I feel like, everything happens for a reason, whether we like it or not. We go through the trials and tribulations in our lives to like get us to our point, right? And like, I just really needed to kind of say all those parts just so that it all connected to get us to where we're at now. And once I found out that y'all were coming, I said, what better way to like start this whole thing off than to interview Onyx? Respect.
You got the founder Onyx right here. Rest in peace to Big DS. Sticky not here.
Rest in peace.
Sun C not here. I'm here.
You're here.
I am Onyx. Let's go.
I would like to talk to you first a little bit about like your upbringing and like where you're from.
I'm from Brooklyn. Flatbush. Church Avenue, that area. I just found out that Shine was from the same neighborhood. And, Busta Rhymes and all those dudes are from Flatbush. And you growing up in Flatbush, it's a lot of Jamaican culture, you know what I'm saying? Then I moved to Queens, South Jamaica, Queens. And South Jamaica, Queens, moving from Brooklyn, Queens it was like Brooklyn had more like buildings, a little more rougher. Yep. Queens had houses.
Yep.
It was a little more smoother, but it was, to me, more dangerous.
Yeah.
In a way, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Coming up through the 80s, early 80s, 85, 86, started getting out.
Yeah.
As a teenager, like 14, 15, going to the park.
Yeah.
We had a park in Queens called Baisley Park.
Okay.
That's where all the rappers, the young rappers would come. The old rappers was kind of like passing the torch to the new rappers. Guys like Spank G, Dada Rock, those are like the older dudes holding it down for like Southside Jamaica. And then you had the new dudes coming in like me, Cool Fredro, rest in peace to Panama P.I.
Rest in peace.
And Cheeks from the Lost Boys.
Rest in
we
peace.
Was like the new dudes. And there was a few other, dudes coming up, but we was like the main three coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like during that time, and you had like all of like the greats like teaching the ones like coming up, like I would like to just try to like just take us back to like some of those like those battles on the block and those block parties, like the real essence, bro, like some Sedgwick and Cedar, like the history, like that's what like you are like a walking legend, bro, and you have seen like so many like decades of change.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like you are like a forefather in this.
I saw hip hop when hip hop was being made.
Yes.
When it was created.
Yes.
Like when I was a little kid, Michael Jackson was the coolest thing ever. He did the moonwalk, you know, he had the little moves with him and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing, you know, the moonwalk was really hip hop. But, you know, when Michael Jackson did it, it was pop.
There's just a little thing on the side. No, just a little pull tab there. Yeah.
What are we drinking right here?
So right now, this is some good water from Energy. We also have a couple little drinks over here for you too. Just for a little bit of, we gotta do a little shake up here. Do a little shake up. Gotta shake up all that good shit.
Here, let's test this out right here. That green, what is that, spirulina you said?
Little spirulina, little lemon in there.
We're gonna get with the taste test.
Yo, I guarantee you're gonna like it.
Ooh, I like blue. It looked like Smurf blue.
Yeah, there you go. It's good for mental clarity. It's gonna be good for the show tonight. I got a couple to send back with you too.
That sound like crack?
Yo, shout out Energy. Shout out Grazia. Thanks for keeping us healthy, fam. Really appreciate it.
Now this is really crack right here.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, you know, coming up in Queens, when we met Jam Master Jay,
R.I.P.
another brother that's not here in the physical form, that's when everything changed. But like I said before that, Queens, man, growing up, crack just hit the neighborhood. I saw crack, the birth of crack. I saw the birth of hip hop. And we had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the jungle. It's either you gonna live or get ate. You gonna be the prey or the predator. And you gotta be the predator. You gotta be the predator. You could be the nicest person, but that walk to the store, when your mom say, go give me some cigarettes and go give me some bread or whatever, you gotta be able to bring that bread back. So you gotta be able to, you know, navigate through the jungle, basically, you know what I'm saying, through the hood. And, you know, those battles on the corners, you know, those early battles in the parks, you know, just trying to get our name out there as far as being rappers. And it was not just rappers, like graffiti artists.
Yeah.
You had dudes breakdancing and dance battles in the circles, you know what I'm saying? It was the dancing, the rapping, everything. It was just all coming together.
What were some of the main B-boy crews when you were coming up at that time?
See, when I was coming up, I couldn't do no windmills, man. Like, we had all types of breaking crews. In Queens, it was more like you had TCF.
Yep.
They danced for Coogee Rap. I'm still cool with them to this day, my man Kenny and Sean. Like, TCF they was like Scoob and Scrap for Queens. And you had dudes like Pompeii back in the days and Van and dudes like that was running around doing the ill moves. I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, dancing. Like, we was just coming up in hip hop, man. Like, Queens we had our little mark in Jamaica, Queens, you know what I'm saying? There was this little club we had called Kilimanjaros.
Okay.
We used to go to Kilimanjaros, man, and it was kind of like when house music came into hip hop too.
Okay.
So it was a little house music, hip hop going on, and it was like when hip hop was, niggas is wearing beads and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was just free.
Okay.
It was like hip hop is a place, a culture where you could be free and have self-expression of how you feel it should be.
100%.
It's your perception of it. There's so many different ways to make hip hop. It's just not one way or one format. You know what I mean? And it's all under one umbrella though.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yo, hip hop saved me. Hip hop raised me.
Hip hop saved me.
So, like, how old were you when you first started rapping?
I could say the first time that I picked up a pen and said, yo, we gonna battle. We gonna meet you at the parking lot at 3 o'clock. It was like 12 o'clock. We had a couple hours to write our rhymes. Me, Big DS, this dude named Carlton, and I forgot who, it was like a 2-on-2 battle. And Big DS, rest in peace, who was also a member of Onxy, he's not here anymore.
Rest in
I was
peace.
battling against him.
Okay.
But we lived on the same block. I think that had to be 14 that I said, let me actually think I could rap.
Yeah.
Because, you freestyle on the corner, everybody freestyles coming up. You listening to the radio station for Red Alert, Mr. Magic playing.
The legend.
Yeah, they playing the shit on Fridays and Saturdays. You got your pause tape ready. So when your joint come on, you just press record. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
The shit goes off. Boom. You press stop, pause, and then when the shit come on, you press pause, and now you got a whole mixtape. You go downstairs with your whole tape. You got the boom box. There was 2 different boom boxes. You had the boom box that was just one box.
Yep.
With the speakers was not detachable.
Yeah.
And then you had the boom box. They try to get the detachable speakers.
Yeah.
But them shits was kind of shaky though. Them speakers was always like not right and shit. The real boombox was the shit without the detachable speakers.
Yes.
With the cassette right in the middle.
Yes.
Big heavy joint.
The relic.
Yes. That's the joint we had.
Yeah.
And Big DS had that. He had that joint. He would put it on his shoulder. We would go to Rockaway Boulevard, stand in front of the game room. The game room was like a drug spot, but they had video games in there. They don't damn well little kids shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
Niggas is moving mad shit. We just see niggas walking in and out, but we little kids, we know what's going on, but we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We just want to play Dig Dug.
Yeah.
We just want to play fucking, Centipede and fucking Miss Pac-Man and shit like that. So, that whole coming up in the early 80s, well, I'll say the mid 80s was just ill, man. You know what I'm saying? We was looking at niggas like Biz Markie and Big Daddy Kane, and like I said, Run DMC, them niggas was doing their thing, and Rakim. That was crazy, bro.
So forgive me if I'm wrong. Sticky's your cousin, right?
Yeah.
So like Sunzy, DS, then you two, all 4 of you together, and then y'all like pretty much like ran up on Jam Master Jay. I think I'm getting a little.
We didn't run up
like
on him.
like on some.
It was friendly. We met Jay and in traffic like jam.
Okay.
Like just like say like there's the end of the world and everybody's trying to go on one highway, but nobody's going nowhere.
Yeah.
You ever see that in the movie?
Yes.
And it's like traffic is like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's how the traffic was. Nobody. So it was like, fuck it. It turned into a party.
Yes.
Everybody put the same radio station on.
Yeah.
So imagine a whole traffic jam with all the cars playing Hot 97. However do you want it? However do you need it? I remember specifically that song was playing, and I saw Jay like right next to us in a van.
Yeah.
He had a hat like that on.
Respect. Yeah.
He had a hat like that. So we saw like the silhouette of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that fucking Jam Master Jay?
The hip hop preacher.
He like, yo, that's this nigga Jay. Nigga rolls the window down. Was like, yo, what up, my nigga? Da, da, da. But boom. Nigga said, yo, we could smoke with you? Because he was smoking weed. He said, yo, come on. And I'm like, yo, but we could smoke with Jay. Let's go. Boom. We go, now we in the van with Jay. Like, we in our little car. We in a rodeo. I mean, we in a, not even before the rodeo. We had a Big DS had a white Bronco.
Okay.
So we jump out the Bronco, and now we in Jay's big van, big speakers, rims.
Ooh.
We in Run DMC's world. We're like, holy shit. We just jumped into like a porthole.
Yes.
Like we jumped from here, now we really in fucking hip hop royalty.
Yes.
The van doors closed.
Yeah.
And Jay's sitting in the front. We in hip hop. Like we jumped into the movie.
That's like a surreal moment.
Yeah, it's like 1 minute you're not in hip hop, and next minute, when we was going to clubs, we was meeting niggas. Yeah. We had a record deal before we met Jay, but we wasn't in the van.
Yeah.
Once we got in the van with Jay, it was like, oh shit, we could touch Jay. He's real. Oh shit. Look, it's real.
Yeah, you're like,
Crush Groove,
you're like,
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Just fucking wipe my face
Yeah,
off.
yeah. So once we caught the relationship with Jay, he was just a genuine guy, man. He was just real cool. Kept in touch with us, smoked weed with us all the time, and treated us like a little brothers, you know what
Respect.
I mean? In a way, like kind of like was just like showing us how to do things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like how long like before like Back the Fuck Up dropped did that internet interaction happen?
Well, we met Jay, and he was just still touring with D and running them. So he was still like touring a lot, but we just kept in touch with him, bugging this nigga, you know what I mean? Like calling this motherfucker too much, probably like, you know, yo, DS, call him. Nah, you call him. All right, fuck it, I'm calling him. You know what I'm saying? That's when cell phones kind of like just came out and shit. And then he came back off tour probably like a year after we met him. So after a year, this is like a year just keeping in touch with him. He was like, yo, man, I'm getting a record label and shit. Get your shit together, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna holler back at you. Then he went on another tour. Then he came back and was like, I got the label. Y'all got your demos ready and shit. So in that time, we was getting our demos ready. You know what I mean? Because we knew Jay was getting his record label. He told us to get the demos ready. We working. He gave us a little time. So by the time he got back off tour, we had the demos done. And Sticky Move was one of the records that Sticky was just featured on. Like he wasn't even supposed to be on that record. Jay heard Sticky Move, and Sticky Move got us the record deal.
Wow.
Out of all the demos, you know, we did like 10, 15 demos, but Sticky Move was the one. He was like, yo, give me 10 more of these like this, and we got some.
Okay. Like, I mean, I have so many questions, and I'm just trying to like keep things like rolling in the same line so that we're not like having to backtrack and stuff like that. So like now you guys have the record deal. You got love from Jam Master Jay. You're starting to make some moves. Okay. So who was the first person y'all ever opened for?
The first person we ever opened for, I would have to say, like major artists, I would say like Ice-T, and we did a joint with Ice-T, and I think House of Pain was there that night, or you know, with some crazy shit like that, or maybe even Cypress Hills or something. But I remember Ice-T was there, and that was crazy because it was like in New York, Palladium. Ice-T is a legend, you know what I'm saying? Colors, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? New Jack City, he was a movie star, all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so King of New York, Ice-T was he was fucking killing that shit.
I don't care if a nickel bag gets sold in the park.
Early. So, you know, that was our first show in New York, and we fucking murdered that shit.
And that's like pre-body count, right?
That was pre-body count. I remember our first show in New York, we had a noose hanging with like this big fake man hanging by his neck and shit. We had two big dudes. They had big hoods looking like the Grim Reapers, holding some type of swords and some shit, just standing in the corner. It just looked very bad. Like it looked like these dudes was like on some dark fucking fucked up shit. Like, you know what I mean? It looked bad. Like bodies on the stage type shit. You know what I mean? And it was creative. It was dark, creative, artistic, and it was ill. You know, motherfuckers don't do shit like that. Like, you know, you actually have a vision to what somebody's going to be seeing on your stage, not just us coming on stage with the camouflage, all cohesive, dressed alike, but different. Everybody had their own swag. The same, but different. And the boy heads, you know, the fucking dude hanging from the ceiling and shit. I remember doing a show, they had to fucking hang this dude up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was something hang him to the left. Like hang him to the right type shit. Like, you know, we took pride in performances from the start. That's why, to this day, we still have passion for performing, because it's an art form that we just love to, you know, express.
Well, I mean, with like 26 albums plus more other projects, like just 26 like main projects that I could count, plus all your lives, plus all of your EP little joints, and then other features. Like, how do you feel like you've like always been able to like move with the times and like stay consistent and stay inspired?
Hip hop keeps you inspired. I mean, there was a time when hip hop, the culture was doing a lot of different things with the culture as far as music wise. And, you know, music went down south because when we came up, it was a New York thing. It was, you know, we was setting the trends and it was different generations, but it stayed in New York. Then it went down south. And to be frankly,
Respect.
America is mostly South states.
Yes.
So most of the states talk and understand talk of the South.
Yes.
You know, and I used to go down south. My father lives in Alabama to this day. Like, we used to go to Alabama as a kids for the summer, and we would come back talking like, hey, man, you know, it's just a more laid back way of talking. And we would come back with that accent, you know. And I think when hip hop went down south, it stayed down south a little too long. You know what I'm saying? No, you know, I just think that genre of hip hop stayed, you know, there. And I think like the boom bap, real rap, whatever you want to call it, was underground. And the only thing that was really keeping underground boom bap rap alive was battle rap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But most battle rap didn't have no beats to it.
Yeah.
But it still gave you the lyricism. You know, if you want to hear good lyricism, it was mostly battle rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to all the battle rappers. I love the culture. And then that became another culture. The battle rap culture became big because the down south culture became big. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be another way to express lyricism.
Yep.
So it was like, okay, radio not playing the records that boom, boom, bap. They're not playing that no more. They playing that shit. We're going to do the freestyles. We're going to do the battle raps. We're going to let that shit grow.
Yep.
And that's how that happened. And so while the trap shit was happening, the down south era, I was mostly rocking with the battle rap. Started looking at the Murder Mooks and the Low Deluxes and, you know, all of the legends coming up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how hip hop always finds a way, but now it's coming back to like real rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Griselda came through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, who these dudes rapping with no drums on their shit? This shit was sounding real slow. But it was slow, but it was actually double time.
Yo, big up Rock Marciano.
Definitely one of the originators of this shit.
He was part of Flip Mode, wasn't he, beforehand? Yeah, see, not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, you know, he
Respect.
was. Flip Mode, Busta Rhymes, myself. We always look to what the culture is coming up with next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we always stay relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to Busta Rhymes, shout to Split Star. You know, me and Split Star got the same birthday.
Rod Digger.
Me and Split Star got the same birthday.
Oh,
so
shit. Happy birthday, Split Star.
Yeah. So, same day.
Oh, okay.
Same day, year.
Oh, wow.
I think we was born in the same hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Grandmaster Caz. Shout out Grandmaster Caz.
You're right. So, April 18th was a big day for hip hop. But yeah, man, you know, we always go back and keep ourselves relevant. And like I was just telling my man today, like we always want to find the next thing that's going on. Like, you know, when Onyx blew up, the first album was like, it was like a whirlwind. Like MTV took us under their wing. We doing international tours. We're on the MC. We going to Japan. We on Dr. Dre Chronic tour, which was crazy. Like on tour with Dre and Snoop for your first album.
Wow.
It was just, you know, they was already doing big numbers.
Yeah.
And they took us on tour with them. So we were seeing the world first tour with Brand Nubian riding around in a minivan, running around America, ripping down every 7-Eleven we can find. Yo, every 7-Eleven got tore down, bro. On I-95, I-67, I-90, whatever. Every highway we was on, Sticky told him just
They calling ahead and warning them. So they go,
They're
Onyx coming.
he knocking over racks of fucking just I don't know why. We was just bad kids, just having fun,
Just
just being rebellious and doing dumb shit.
living your best Onyx life.
Just living the best life, man. In those days you look at it and be like, yo, we had fun.
So where does the name Onyx come from?
Onyx was, at first, it was like some kind of like weird thing. It was like Onyx Bionics. You know, you had the Bionic Man.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that was big in the hood. And the Bionic Woman.
Yeah.
So it was the word bionics was something that made you, it was strong.
Okay.
So bionics was strong, but we flipped it with a different spelling.
Okay.
So it was Onyx, Onyx, Byonyx. That was the name of the group at first. It was Onyx Bionics.
Okay.
Onyx Bionics. Yo, what up? I'm down with Onyx Bionics. And then we just chopped it to Onyx
Yes.
and just kept it smooth. And Big DS used to say, Onyx is a strong black rock that can't be broken. That's what he always used to say.
Right there.
And strong black rock that can't be broken. And we always lived up to that. You know, because we was a group and we said we'll never break up.
So I named my dog after y'all.
Onyx?
R.I.P. Onyx.
Yeah.
He just passed away a little while ago, but I used to always be telling him back the fuck up. I want to go back to just a little bit, like, kind of in the back the fuck up era. How did you get the acting bug? Like, how did this whole thing start?
Well, it wasn't like an acting bug or nothing like that. And nigga, just kind of like, it was kind of like fate maybe. You know what I'm saying? I went on an open call.
Yeah.
While we was doing the Back the Fuck Up album.
Yes.
Before the album even came out, it was kind of like early. Like, you know what I mean? Like when we first got the deal type shit. Like we first started recording the album, there was an open call for a movie called Strap.
Okay.
And it was the first time I never went to an audition in my life. I didn't know about no auditions and shit like that. I wasn't chasing that. I wanted to be a rapper. I wasn't thinking about going to acting school and shit like that. I went to John Adams, a school on Rockaway Boulevard, Howard Beach. Nigga ain't no acting in there, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was, you know. But I went to the open call with the whole crew. Me, Sticky, Big DS, Sun C, we all went in there. I saw other rappers in the industry in there too, like, oh shit, look at this dude, oh shit. Like there was a few notable faces in there, you know what I'm saying, that we saw already. So I kind of knew it was kind of real, like, oh shit, let's get real with this shit. Don't take it for a joke.
Okay.
So I went in the corner, everybody had the papers, of course, size, looked at the lines. You know, everybody in there, you see everybody acting and shit out. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Everybody's like, it was crazy. Like, everybody talking to each other. Like, everybody's looking crazy. I'm doing the same shit. Doing the So I go in the room. Dude was like, yo, oh, shit, do that again. I was like, all right. He was like, yo, come back tomorrow. Well, it was a lady named Jackie Brown. She was a casting director.
Okay.
She was like, come back tomorrow.
Okay.
Came back tomorrow. And Forrest Whitaker was there.
Oh shit.
I was like, what? I knew of him, but I didn't know who, like, you know. I know he was in that movie, it was a high school movie. He was the big dude and he was, I forgot the name of that movie, but I remember him from that. I was like, yo, that's the guy right there, da. So he was a director. When I did the scene, he was like, yo, that was dope. I like the how you flavor, I like the flavor you bring into it, you know what I mean? Can you come back tomorrow? I was like, all right, I'll come back tomorrow. So I told my dudes in the group, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? They was like, it was kind of salty, you know what I mean? But they was supportive.
Yeah.
But they was like, damn, you know what I mean? Should have been me.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah. Healthy competition, friendly competition.
Man, I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
So it was just now I'm doing something I never did before. So now I'm like, what do? I just said, you know what? Just do what you've been doing. You got this far. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day I went in Bokeem Woodbine, who starred in Strap with me, the co-star was in the room. It was just me and him. And I think it was me and him and a couple of other main dudes, and they was just pairing people up. And then when all the smoke cleared, it was just me and Bokeem left. And it was just like, yo, y'all gonna be the two leads.
Okay.
And then that's how I got the lead to be in Strap. I played Bamboo.
Okay. And then so like did Clockers come next?
Clockers was next.
That would I tried to like I've seen all these movies when I was like younger and then again like throughout the years, but like I tried to go back and like find a couple and they were really hard to find. Like I rewatched Clockers like it's crazy how when you watch something when you're younger and then you rewatch it when you're older and like you pick up on so many things. But was that the first time that you and Sticky were in a movie together?
No, actually, he was in Strap.
Okay.
He had like a little cameo in Strap.
Okay.
He was in the lineup. Okay. When they showed the lineups, they show your right face, you see Sticky like this.
It's coming with the mean face.
Yeah, the mean face. But I think, and I'm not sure. I think I did Sunset Park before Clockers.
Okay, I want to come back to that
because I think when I remember Sunset Park, I had more of a lead role.
Yes.
And Clockers, it was more of it was still every day on the set.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a lead role.
Yeah.
It was more of a supporting role.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was doing Clockers, I was like, damn. Sunset Park, I have a better role.
Yeah.
But you take every role and you do the best you can with what they give you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's one scene in Clockers. I gotta speak to Spike Lee about this shit. And it's been bugging me. Yo, Spike, you made me fucking run down the projects chasing the white cop. I forgot the name of the white cop, the big guy. He's a big oversized guy, right? So we filming this scene over and over, running down the fucking projects, and I never seen it in the movie. It didn't make the cut.
You're like, why gotta do all that running?
Cut that scene out? Huh? Where is it?
Where is it, Spike? He still wants to see it, bro. Where's the director's cut, fam?
We need to see that scene. I know we shot it, and I never seen it. I need to see that. So I look up to Spike Lee. I just directed my first movie called The Tunnel.
Okay, you did it. Okay.
I directed it, yeah.
I've been I had heard about it. I heard you spoke about it, but
the edit actually is loading right now to Tubi.
Let's
now
go.
as we speak.
Let's go.
The acting bug, what you would call it, it wasn't an acting bug. Like I said, it was just, I think I stumbled on something.
Yeah.
And when I did, it was something that's like, I'm bringing Sticky with me.
Yep.
So now Sticky's doing movies.
Yeah.
He did Blade and he directed movies.
Yes.
And, Day in the Life. So it's just part of art.
Yeah.
And acting is a part of art that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess I'm good at expressing myself on camera. So I keep doing that shit.
100%. So going back to Sunset Park, right? How did you first react when you read the script and you found out that y'all lose at the end?
I thought that was more real. When I read the script, I was like, that actually made me like it more.
Yeah.
And I thought when I read the script, I was like, yo, this shorty do have character. Even with all the descriptions, short, boy, hey, I was like, are they writing this shit for me? It was like, you couldn't write a better role for me.
Right.
It was made for me because he was a point guard in high school, little edgy, charismatic, could play ball, leader qualities.
Yep.
Cute kid, all that was,
right,
that's me.
Right.
So that role was perfect. And I think the cast was perfect. What they did and how they put everything together. Danny DeVito was the producer. He would be on the set.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wild.
Danny DeVito was.
Yeah, because his wife.
Yeah, Rhea Perlman.
Yeah.
Rhea Perlman was, very close to me. We had a great chemistry, to where even people thought I was like, come on, stop. People really thought me and Rhea Perlman was I was like, bro, what are you talking about? She could be my mother. Like, come on, y'all crazy. But the chemistry was so good in Sunset Park, man. Like, when I did that, the first time I went to LA, that's not the first time I worked in LA.
Yeah.
The first day on the set, I went the wrong way on the highway. Me and my man Jabo, we drove the wrong way. I went the first day at Sunset Park, I was late 3 hours.
'Cause I was working on my fit and my lines.
No, we was driving the wrong way on the highway. And back in the days, there was no navigation like that. It was like, you had to pull out the map.
Oh, shit.
It was like, wait a
And he's
minute.
not allowed at 7-Eleven anymore.
Right, so we driving the wrong way an hour away until we realized we going the wrong way. We had to turn around, drive back to the set. And that was the last time I was ever late to the set.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
So all you kids out there, everybody gonna be watching this is what we tell you, bro. To be early is to be on time, and to be on time is late.
And we left early, but we just went the wrong way.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We
No.
was from, we was from fucking New York. We didn't know where the fuck we was driving and shit.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Probably listening to some fucking ill mixtapes and some shit like this. You know what I mean? Got caught up in the moment. But it was a good experience, man. Sunset Park.
You know, it's so like when I first seen that, I was probably like, I don't know, or maybe say like 14, something like that, maybe 13, 14 area, right? I actually watched it like in juvie, like one of the movie nights, right?
Yeah.
And then, I just remember I'm seeing it at the end. I was just like, you had never seen a team lose at the end, right? And when I think about it now, like as like a man, right? Like it showed you that you don't always win in the end. But if you persevere and you work hard, you will get what you deserve. So you come back, then maybe they should have made a part 2 and you guys won the championship after, you know what I mean? Like that type of stuff, right? But you can like leave it just to like imagination, right? Because again, it is a movie, right? And like, I mean, like you have like so many like acting credits and of course with Sticky as well and the new project, like the tunnel coming out, right? Like you're so like diversified in what you do, right? And like that's real hype. That's real hype.
It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we learn through experience. I wouldn't want to be a director if I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I've been on the other side of the camera so much, I know what to do. I never went to directing school.
Yeah.
I know how to take good pictures though. I'm a very good photographer. And I felt like, well, I think that's the start of being a good director. You have to have the aesthetics of what a frame looks like, of what you're filming first. And my motto was, if I shoot every scene is dope, I think the movie will be dope. If every scene is dope that I shoot, the movie gotta be dope. That's how I felt about the tunnel. That was my method. Every scene we shoot gotta be dope. Oh, that shit was hot. That shit was hot. Every scene action, hot. That shit was hot. Oh shit. You put all that shit together, you got a hip hop classic, New York City style, with over 50 shots from different shots, Brooklyn, interior tunnel, out exterior, bathroom, this scene, train station, this, that. We was all over New York, Rucker Park, everywhere, Jamaica, 40 projects. We shot all over, hallway scene, staircase scene, in the club, this, that, everywhere, man. Shit was crazy, man. Projects, the whole shit.
Can you tell the audience a little bit about the tunnel?
Yeah, it's about,
and what inspired you?
it's inspired by true events.
Exactly.
The Tunnel was the hottest club in New York.
Yeah.
Late 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's about 2 kids from the suburbs who win tickets to see the 38 Special at the Tunnel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They getting fly, you know what I'm saying, coming from the suburbs, coming to the city. They stop by a bodega, win $3,000 on the scratch off. Boom. They try to cut through the projects to get to the tunnel. Niggas know they got that bread on them, so niggas start chasing them in the projects. they get lost in the projects, and it turns into like the Warriors.
Okay.
Different little gangs. And
Come
shit,
out and play.
yeah, it's cool, but it's positive.
Yeah.
It's no guns in it.
Okay.
You know, it's almost PG-13.
Okay.
It's good. You can keep watching over and over. A lot of different music in it.
Yeah.
And they just trying to get to the tunnel.
Okay.
And you gotta watch it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
I'm looking
it's
forward
cool.
to it. I've been waiting.
Yeah, it's
I've been
nice,
waiting.
man. It's cool.
So with 26 plus albums, with so many years, like just like staying consistent, like, but we go back to the beginning, just from the first few albums, okay? We got Slam, Throw Your Guns Up, React, like, and Slam, R.I.P. DMX, React,
Shut them down.
shout out 50 Cent. That was his first little feature, right? So like, I had to wear like the hockey because we in Canada.
Oh yeah, that was
right?
crazy because the hockey video. How did Canada like that video?
Bro, when I saw that, I was like, this is crazy. Cause like, I mean, like, I'm born and raised here, right? So I'm like, I
Like if people don't know, around Canada is known for hockey.
oh, shit be
Like, this is a
crazy.
hockey, fuck hockey town, hockey country.
Yeah.
So how did that video, like even the director, Little X is from Canada.
Bro, we again, we in juvie. Okay, it's the weekend. We got all the cleaning done, right? We're chilling and we're watching Rap City. Like it comes on. It was just like a freak chance that it was on the weekend, and all of a sudden this comes up, and we're like, what the? You're right, like this is crazy, and like who would have known that like 50's gonna do what he's doing? I mean, we're not talking about him right now, but like, how did you like react to like to X when he was saying like, "Yo, we're gonna do this hockey like themed music video"?
No, we brought X in with the idea.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, because we figured like Onyx is rough.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of dudes on that track, like you said. 50 Cent was on the track.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to X1. He was on the track.
Rest in peace.
So that's 2 people already.
Yeah.
My man Bono Fuco from LA.
Yeah.
He was on the track. 3. Still Living. Kill It in the Club. He did the chorus. He was on the track. 4. I was on the track. 5. Sticky's on the track. 6. So you got 6 rappers. We had to figure out how we get 6 rappers. Actually, it was 7 rappers. I'm missing someone. Fredro, 50, Sticky, X1, Bono Fuco, and Sun C.
Yeah.
How can I miss Sun C?
Yeah.
So you got 6 rappers, 1 guy doing the chorus. How do we make a video with all these people in it? Let's make a hockey team. So he's like, fuck it, we're gonna be a hockey team. And you know, we did the video and we just had fun doing it. 50 Cent couldn't skate.
Okay.
And he didn't want to come to the the practices.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He was in the streets doing what he was doing.
Exactly.
So we had rehearsals. This
Yeah.
nigga wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
So it's time for the video. The nigga can't skate. We was like, yo, get in the penalty box, nigga. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, that's perfect for me, nigga. All right, cool. You in the penalty box. So when you see the video, that's why he in the penalty box.
Okay.
Because he ain't try to skate.
Yeah.
My man Suave, Son C, he busted his head open. He had a knot in his head because he fell on that ice. That ice ain't no joke. That ice, that hockey ice, and my nigga LS1, my DJ at the time, he broke his leg.
Oh, jeez.
This all happened at rehearsal. One nigga broke his leg. One nigga bust his fucking head open. Fifth was like, nah, I ain't coming, y'all. I ain't doing all this shit.
No.
But you know, me and Sticky X1, we was loving that shit.
Yeah.
We was skating, running around. We had this hockey team. They was like a high school, you know, they was high school kids.
Yeah.
That's who he's going against.
Yeah.
And they were good.
Yeah.
They were kicking our ass.
Just late, yeah.
But we made it work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you still have the jersey from back then?
I still got the jersey.
Respect. That's wild.
Still got the jersey.
So who taught you all to skate? Did you guys learn from like an NHL dude or anybody? Any from the Rangers or anything?
Staten Island, home of Wu-Tang Clan. That's where we did it at. I remember.
Wu-Tang for the children.
We did it in Staten Island at it was an ice rink. And we would go there like every day for like 3 days, and then the 4th day was the video.
Yeah.
So we was just rehearsing, smoking some weed, and go rehearse and shit, go fucking learn how to skate. I knew how to skate because my mother used to take me to go see the big tree on Rockefeller Center.
Okay.
So,
that's like a Christmas
yeah,
tradition.
you know, we did that so, you know, you get to skate. Now, you know, you learn how to skate then.
Yeah.
That's one thing the kids from the ghetto did. We went to see Rockefeller. We did.
Yeah.
I will admit that. You know what I mean? Mom Duke ain't have a lot, but we made it up there on the time.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up. That's what's up. And like, so I had mentioned like all these like infamous tracks. They are infamous tracks. Like they're legendary. It doesn't matter if you're 10 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, 50, 60. You hear like any one of y'all's anthems and you can't like help but like remember where you were when you first heard that. And those like how do you like what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
There's a word that you're looking for. We have to find it. Where is it?
like I got like 10 wanting to go through my head at one time. Like, they're legendary. Like, how did you know then? Classic. There we go. Did you know then that you were gonna make something that was gonna be so timeless?
Yeah, in a way we did, because we learned from guys like Run DMC. We learned from guys like Big Daddy Kane. Like, we from that school of hip hop. Run DMC, Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie. Like, that's like, those are the records. G-Rap, you know, Rakim, you know, KRS. This is what we learning from. These dudes is teaching us, giving it to us. Did you hear the names I just mentioned? The best of the best is what we learning from. So when it's time for us to go to the studio, of course, we're going to make a classic because we know what we've been taught. You know what I'm saying? When we did Shut 'Em Down with DMX, we just paid homage to Public Enemy. They had Shut 'Em Down first.
Yeah.
Pete Rock remix, all that.
Yeah.
But when we did it, it don't even give you the same feel.
Yeah.
It don't even feel like, oh, they bit Public Enemy. Nah, our shit is just totally different, but it's paying homages, and that's what hip hop is. We twist it, we flip it, we make it ours. Anything, we could take anything and make it ours. And with fashion, with anything, we can make it ours. Anything, architecture, anything in life, hip hop culture makes it ours.
Yes.
And it's dope.
That's what's really hood though. That's why like hip hop has saved so many people. And like you mentioned earlier with the graffiti and the breakdancing and the DJ, you know, we got the 5 elements. Like a lot of people forget about the beatboxer
It's the
because
6th element.
the 6th element is skateboarding.
No, the 6th element is podcasting.
Oh, okay. Now
social media.
Okay, we on 7 now.
No, see, skateboarding is just a different genre. Cutting hair, barbershop is a different genre. Boxing is a different genre, a different part of the culture. You know, because sports is part of the culture too. 100%. You know what I'm saying? You can't leave that out because basketball and exactly, we all together. But as far as the element, something you do now, what you're doing, we're talking this podcast, we're talking without the beats, we're delivering stories. That's the new element. Social media stars, because to me, like, the biggest hip hop star is not even a hip hop artist as far as a rapper. I Show Speed is probably the biggest. I Show Speed is probably the biggest guy in hip hop culture worldwide, right?
Okay.
Streaming, all this crazy shit.
Yep.
He's probably the biggest name in hip hop.
Okay.
But he doesn't rap.
Yeah.
He doesn't sing.
Yeah.
He doesn't break dance.
Yeah.
He doesn't DJ. He jumps over cars.
Okay.
But he's hip hop. He black. He wears a hat. Dresses. He's hip hop.
Who, like, you named a lot of greats that helped to pave the way for you and to inspire you and to like create creative competition so that you guys can like come to that like extraordinary level. Is there any, excuse me, is there any artists like you know, that newer but not too new that you really mess with, like anybody in Canada, anybody in the States that like maybe might
Canada,
be
yeah,
like
I got
overlooked a little bit?
JD Era.
Okay.
Canada, yeah.
Yo, respect.
One of the LSP, we did a project together called Yellow Goose because, you know, Drake said, shining like Fredro Starr, stunting like Fredro Starr on the Yellow Goose. He mentioned me in the song Light It Up with Jay-Z. And, you know, that line was the fuel for JD Era's album. You know what I'm saying? That particular line, classic line. And JD Era's nice, Snack the Ripper,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Mercules, all these dudes we know from A.O. Biggs,
Yeah.
of course.
Respect.
You know, Canada is right next door to America.
Yeah.
It's right next door.
Yeah.
It's like kind of on the same. You can drive in this motherfucker.
Well, you have some connection to this city as
yeah,
well.
Perry.
Yeah.
You know,
But
my partner, he's from Montreal.
Yeah, but you also did a track with Young Kaz, Snack, Merc, and Mobb Deep, R.I.P. Prodigy.
Yes.
Like, yo, Canadian Ties. Like, that was
Mobb Deep?
Wasn't they on the track?
Oh, yeah, Canadian Ties.
Yeah. I was like, shit, man, I thought I did my homework properly.
Canadian Ties, yeah. That record is dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, R.I.P. Prodigy.
But that was with Cleet.
Sorry, Clee?
Cleet, yeah.
Okay.
Cleet.
Okay.
Cleet. Shout out to Cleet.
Yeah, shout out Clee. There's like, I feel like you had mentioned a little earlier, like about like how hip hop went down south for a bit, and now how the boom bap's coming back. And one thing that I have like heard quite a few times over the last year, especially, it's got that Griselda sound, and like. Not to discredit like any of that movement is crazy that they're doing, but like the real boom bap essence is coming back. Like there's so many great guys in Canada right now. Shout out Danielson, shout out Sazy, shout out Raz Fresco, shout out Ason Eastwood.
I know all of those.
You know,
I know about all those guys you named.
It's crazy though because like I
even got tracks with I produce beats.
Yeah.
Like I just spoke to Danielson. We got tracks together and all that. Like I send beats. They already rocking when niggas like Honey Mad.
Yeah.
Honey Mad Canada. We definitely, you know what's going on with hip hop, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
Canada got some, you know, Slays is ill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's niggas is nice out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got your shit popping. Like I said, y'all right around the corner. It ain't like y'all niggas is somewhere far. Y'all could get to America real quick. So I know the culture and the slangs and the whole, you know, the mannerisms is similar. You know what I'm saying? To me.
It's crazy because like a lot of the like really, really good, talented, like Canadian artists especially, they get slept on. You know what I mean? And again,
well,
like,
you had one of the biggest Canadian artists in the mainstream for the last, I would say, 10 years, right?
Mercury's be killing it.
I'm talking
and
about
Drake.
With Drake,
Yeah.
see, he put Canada on the map no matter who she was
100%.
saying, like, you know, they know about Toronto or they know about Canada, he knows of Canada. So I wouldn't say that. I would say, you know, they just gotta keep going and, you know, I think it will be recognized.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Just like everybody else.
especially with the days of social media now and like just being able to connect with like so many more people, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what is there anything that you like to listen to that's not hip hop?
Yeah, I like Chloe Soul. Her new album. I mean, not even new album, but that one song, Her Light, that's my shit. I do beats.
Okay.
So I listen to Japanese funk, soul. I'm always digging for samples. I listen to any fucking thing. I'll listen to any record all the way through.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes those loops be in the middle of the record. You know what I'm saying? One of the illest loops was in a bit like Who Shot Ya by Biggie Smalls. If you don't listen to that record almost to the end, you're gonna miss that loop. So I listen to all types of music. My favorite artist I would have to say is probably like, you know, Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
You know, The Weeknd first album, first two albums are those are my, you know, when I'm on the plane and I want to just zone out, I throw The Weeknd on. The first 2 hours. I think he went a little.
Yeah.
But I just like good music, man. I just R&B, reggae, house music. I'm not really with the EDM stuff unless the drugs are good. Nah. But I'm well diversified in music, like whatever. Classical shit, because like I said, I sample shit.
Yeah.
So you can't be afraid to I might be looping some rock and roll drums with some soul loop, with a soul bass line, with some jazz horns or something, put it all together and you got something. You know what I mean? It's just like making fucking art.
I had a trippy experience a couple weeks ago. I was listening to Chopin in the morning. I was just chilling. Like, I work in supportive housing, so like harm reduction.
That's Chopin is nice and relaxing, I guess.
Yeah, but I hear this one track, and then later in the afternoon, I was like listening to this Body Bag Band album. Shout out Body Bag Band.
He sampled that shit.
And I was just like, and I went back and I was like,
wait a minute.
Wait a second. Like
said,
I was like, I knew that was that.
And make it ours, we flip it to that's what hip hop is about.
Straight up. Sometimes you gotta leave timeless classics alone. You don't wanna fuck with them. Yeah. But there's other times that like you can take a piece from that and like make some like new.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what we do. That's where hip hop is so great, because we're the future.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
They thought it was a fad.
Nah.
It's been 50 years.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Never that. Never that. We're gonna be here forever. It's gonna keep growing, getting bigger, more corporations, more investments, more, it's just gonna grow worldwide. It's a culture the only culture of music that brings all races together.
Yeah.
The only music that does that. Rock and roll doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Jazz don't do that.
Yeah.
No disrespect to those, because we take it all. Hip hop is all of those. We rock, we jazz, we contemporary, we classical, we all of those. Because we take all of those to make it ours. So of course we own all the music. Hip hop is number one.
It's true. It's created 2 billionaires.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy. From
as far as music.
Yeah.
We like a rock and roll record, like a rock record can't flip some soul shit. It's gonna be rock.
Yeah.
We can flip some rock shit and it's gonna be hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got our own shit.
Do you have anything that you would like to say, like, just to people like watching this today? Anything that you would like to tell them that would inspire them?
Yeah, I'm creating a movement with a movement called the Spirit of Hip Hop.
Okay.
And it's a positive progression of hip hop through the culture. And I'm using a lot of scriptures from the early scholars of hip hop.
Okay.
To formulate a curriculum for high school kids, early college kids. And it's just gonna be a way of life.
Yeah.
And so far, I've extracted over 1,000 positive lyrics from artists like Slick Rick, Special Ed, Goody Mob, Fredro Starr, Tupac, Scarface. I mean, the list goes on, because what rappers are, we are masters of the universe. We are the prophets. And what we speak and when we talk, we put it on wax, it stays there forever. So you can play those records and get something different out of it every time you hear it. One of the greatest records ever, positive record in hip hop, is Hey Young World by Slick Rick. So everybody should listen to that record.
Great album.
It's all verses, the whole record is being positive. And these are the things, the Spirit of hip hop, we are taking positive messages like that. And not only that, we ain't leaving nothing out. We bringing all the cultures together, because a lot of times the breakdancing and the dance culture got their own culture. And I love seeing the dancers doing their thing. I watch them, but they're not with the hip hop artists. And then the hip hop artists are not with the graffiti artists. It's all separate. The Spirit of hip hop brings everything together.
Everybody got to
And
meet
of
together.
course, it's more than just that. It's spiritual.
Yep.
You know, we lost Jam Master Jay, we lost Tupac, we lost Biggie, but we never lose them spiritually, only physically.
No.
So we tap into all of that.
Yeah.
And we bring the community together worldwide. I want everybody to know that. And the greatest nation is a donation. We have to make sure that we protect the culture and we hold the culture tight.
Respect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let it grow. So the future, who runs the country, the young kids, they can take the country in the world further than we fucking taking it. But we got to save the culture. We can't let this shit go, you know what I mean? That way, we got to balance this shit out. How many rappers in jail right now? How many rappers, you know what I'm saying, in jail? Like, how many rappers got killed?
Yep.
Like, come on, this is not what it's supposed to be. Hip hop was supposed to be hip, hop, hibbit, that has nothing to do with shooting nobody.
No.
That has nothing to do with niggas going to jail. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be about. That's that. And that's what the spirit of hip hop. We actually working on a logo. I'm looking for a graffiti artist to actually do the logo because I don't want to use AI, and I want a real graffiti artist logo, and I want to start chapters in each countries, Paris, France, Victoria, Vancouver, Brooklyn. Just have leaders to lead the youth and teach them the right way. And we're going to put it together, man. We're going to put it together.
So on the topic of like the spirit of hip hop and on Biggie, do you think the world will ever hear the Onyx Naughty by Nature Biggie track?
Yeah, you can hear it right now because we own the track.
You got
Flip
it.
that shit on the Cold Case album. It's called Flip That Shit, Onyx Naughty by Nature Biggie, produced by Jesse West.
Okay.
It really happened. There's a picture. Of course, you've seen the picture.
I seen that.
Yeah, with Jam Master Jay. Jam Master Jay's in that picture. Big DS. B.I.G. And those brothers are not here, but that picture is still here. And when I see that picture, I'm like,
that's a relic.
So the spirit never dies.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yo, what's really hood though? This is Frank Zappa, the Pink Manta. You're tuned in to What's Really Hood, son. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow us on all the socials. We got lots coming down the pipeline. All the love, very much appreciated. Bless up. Zap, zap, zap.